Hello. Um, Welcome back. And welcome back to me too, actually. Um, I should just be like that. Okay. So, um, yeah. I think I'm gonna be wearing a sari today, just because I feel like it. I'm going out for a bit later in the evening, and like the last day, I need me a pick me up. And also, like last day, today I'm gonna be wearing the skirt type thing, but today it's going to be actually the petticoat, not like a skirt which looks like a petticoat. So that's what we're doing. Elise is also right here, but you can't see him because he's lying down. Hi, kitty. Now you sleep, my love. Okay. Been living with that boy for more than a year, and I still get the cute aggressions. Oh my god. Okay. As you can see, we haven't yet worn our underwear. This is my nightie. Maybe one of these days I'll show you like an undressing where you get to see which nightie I end up with. Yeah, because sorry, no, that's just me. That was just me. This one has a matching bra, but that's gone for a wash. So we're not wearing that. What joy do I get out of making these? You know what the joy is? You know what? I can actually talk about the joy thing that I wanted to talk about for so long, which I haven't because procrastination. Yeah. Should we do that, or maybe we should just have a separate video? I think we should do that. Okay. So joy. How to have joy in your life. This is something that I learned by doing, and honestly, I don't think there is an actual legitimate, sustainable way to learn it without also doing it for yourself. So I don't think that my explaining it is going to make a light bulb go off in your life and be like, oh, this is joy. I don't think that's gonna happen. But that said, maybe I'll just tell you and maybe you'll get something out of it. We don't know. Yeah, so you know what? I actually I started to make the joy video ages ago. And I was looking really cute that day, like a princess, but I couldn't because did I expect to look like a fairy today? No. Do I? Yes. Do I look like a fairy every day? Yes, because I am one. But the point is, when you are brought up in a society, then you sever, the keep that part alive, that in either of the places in society. By that I'm including um, and pockets here and there, like happened for me because there were like so many cats, but we couldn't go all that often. Everything that I like, it wasn't like that. But previous to, like prior, I wasn't even able. If you don't allow, one of the reasons why I was interested in all of that. The other was that my God, the people, the way that they honk. It's like frustration, frustrations. I'm going to give it to you. It's like anyway. So yeah, I mean, as you could see, it's very. I was gonna make a dirty joke out of that. It's loud on the road in Calcutta, so couldn't make it. You couldn't hear a lot of it, and I think that I have a better grasp on what I want to say now anyway, so that's good. This is where you're gonna wait, and I'm gonna go and get my sari. But I'm gonna shout the whole time so you know that I'm there and you don't get separation anxiety, okay, like me. So I didn't like any of the sarees that were there, so I'm just gonna choose one from here. I hope you didn't feel alone. And even if you did, that's okay. It's not really as much of a problem as people think it to be. I mean, for me, it's one of the best things for me to be on my own. So maybe it's the same for you. I don't know. I'm here. Still here. Still here. Still here. I don't even know if you can see me because I'm actually looking for my sari. So I hope my hand is visible. I'm waving my hand. I'm making a mess. I'm not finding any that I feel like I want to say. I think I found that. Maybe it's not sorry. I want to wear this one. I don't know if it's a great idea to wear a sari today, honestly, because it's the color festival today in Calcutta, in India. But this is close to white. I mean, like literally, if someone approaches me, I'm gonna be like, and they wouldn't want to put something on me, I hope. I hope. Still here. Maybe it's not the best day to want to wear a sari. Maybe it's not the best. So maybe I'll wear this one. This is better to clean. Still thinking, I mean, I put 5. Anyway, so if you're hearing this still, let's talk about joy. The reason why I'm making these videos now is because I know that my life is not the easiest at the moment, and I know that I also know, I should say, that it will get easier, it will get better, and then again it will get hard, and then again it will get better. Maybe I should wear this one. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But the difference is that, like, not the difference, you know how people believe that other people are doing better than them and that is what makes them feel bad about themselves. I feel like that's because other people make it seem like, I mean not all, but like sometimes other people make it seem like they're having a more easy time at being successful at doing things than a lot of us. And the thing is that if you are someone for whom the system works, that is probably true. You're probably having a better and easier time. But if, like me, and like so many other people, you're at the, more difficult end of things in the society, maybe it's not going to happen as easily if you follow by the same rules as are set for people for whom the system is built. It doesn't work like that. So the difference that I see in how people approach success and what makes people happy is there we go, original content, there we go. I love you. Yeah. So the thing is that I don't want to make my life seem like it was all smooth sailing throughout. I'm making these at a time when substantial quote unquote things are not happening in my life, which I should say profiting things are not happening in my life. I might be having financial troubles, I might be having a lot, but what is happening, I'm getting a lot of time to sort of be with myself, understand what I like, what I don't like. I'm getting time to create. I'm getting time to love, and so those are substantial too, and arguably more substantial. So I'm grateful for this time that I have, and I think why I keep using the word difference. What I want to say with that is happiness and joy are different. Happiness is dependent on how things go in your life. Joy, on the other hand, there we are. Joy, on the other hand, is something that you just have. It's just like, I think joy is original programming, So, okay, we have this. It's green. Stuff on white. I'm still feeling like the first one. Anyway, so joy is original programming. Joy is what we feel because we are just alive. Everything else, happiness, pain, those are things which are put on top of all of that. And a lot of times the way to get to joy, the way to reconnect with the self is sort of, elusive. Sort of, it seems like maybe more difficult. Actually, it isn't, is what I have experienced. Like, for example, when people say that you should meditate, it's true that you should. When people say that you should do exercise, and this is not a wearing sari tutorial, so that's not what we're doing. I'm just going to wear it while I talk, because there's tons of that on YouTube. You don't need me to teach you how. Joy, I think if we break it down to the base programming, or the base reason, why is meditation effective, that probably is going to be helpful. I mean, it was to me. I understood it by doing rather than by hearing it from someone. But I'll tell you the biggest secret that I discovered when it comes to feeling joy. How people say when something is, going awry, you should breathe deeply. People try to do it like a quick fix. It won't ever work if that's what you're trying to do. What will work is what you do while you're breathing. That's what works for me, so I'm going to tell you, and I hope that it works for you too. While you're breathing, bring your focus back to your body and do a scan, like from your head to toe, and scan for one very specific thing. Where in my body is my muscle tight? Why is that so important? In what I've realized is, when I'm thinking of the past, about what had happened, good or bad, what I could have done differently, yay, I did this right, whatever. Just when I'm thinking of the past and not being in the present, some part of my body is tight. When I'm thinking of the future in a worry or excitement, some part of my body is tight. My theory, or my wishful explanation, I don't know, is that all of those, the past and the future, are happening somewhere in the present, in some other dimension, in some other universe, some other reality. And when you put your mind there, because our minds are like super powerful, it takes a part of us there, and so that part feels tight because it's not here, it's been stretched. Like, for example, say I'm thinking of the past and I feel like the back of my neck is really tight. It feels like that part is being stretched by that dimension in the past, because my mind is making that connection. When we breathe and when we release those parts, we can be in the present. And the present is not just this thing that, not just the now, it's not just a time thing, it's a space thing as well. It's the thing by which you know yourself. The present is where I am. This is the time space. The present is the time space where I am, not just the time. Stop it. Stop it, my love. Stop. Okay. You just had a surgery, go straight like that. No, baby, stop. Change me. I'll go to balls. I'll put the games. And so, because of that, we don't feel joy. Because once we come back to ourselves, once we set our muscles free, our mind free, that's how I've seen, I come back to myself, I come back to joy. And it's not just like when I'm with myself, it's not just that I feel peace, I feel joy. It's a joyous state of being, to be in this body at this time, at this space. And this is not, it is not to say that you don't notice sadness anymore, because joy is not the opposite of sad, happy is. So you could be sad and still be joyous. You could be sad that something is going wrong, maybe in your own life, maybe in the world, but you could be joyous that you're here to witness it and maybe to do something about it, So joy is that connection with the present, where we are right now. So that is the joy video that I wanted to make for so long, but I really didn't have a better way to say it before this. So yeah. But we still have the rest of this video to go. I don't know what I'm gonna wear on top. I don't know. I'm gonna decide and come back, because I don't have a lot of memory on my phone, so. And we're back. I don't always go the traditional route when it comes to wearing a blouse, but today I felt like it, so here we are. Most of the blouses were like not cotton, and in this heat it's just not good, so I like it. Let's see. Yes. Quite like it. I quite like it. I don't even know what accent that is, but at least I can do an accent. I mean, I suppose anytime I talk I'm doing an accent. I don't know what accent this is in which I speak. side. I don't feel like doing like the longer version of this video because I feel like I kind of got exhausted by talking about all the joy and the happiness and everything. So I think I'm just gonna get ready and just show you the end result. Bye bye. I got back from my evening and I'm just going to remove everything now. This is not something I have shown you because, you know, see, look, it's this eye, I rubbed it and so it's like already gone. Okay, this is what it looked like. So now you know. And oh, so this is the necklace. This is a choker. This is also a choker, but I'm wearing it long, which is making it give like weird look, sparkly. And then there's this. I love it. It kind of looks like a magic charm that gives me superhuman powers, but it's like I don't really need it because I already have powers. So I'll show you. Oh, and then wearing this. This is what it looks like. The one short hair, the one benefit of having long hair is doing this. Okay, so as always, like if you want to, comment if you feel like, especially about the joy thing, especially if you try it, because I know that when I try it, it works for me, and if it works for you, then that's maybe something that you can share, and then we'll all be a little bit more joyful and in ourselves, you know. So let me know if that works for you. We can afford to be a little less stressed in this life, I guess. Oh, and this one important one which I keep forgetting to say in all of the outros of all of my videos is share. That will really help me if people not follow. I mean, if they want to, they could, but like it will really help me if they find my account at least. So do that if you feel like. Subscribe if by some miracle you don't yet. How could you not? There is cat, there is me, cute as accessories, wisdom, and so many things. But you know, there's also like an excess of a lot of things in the world. So I mean, it's up to you. But I would really appreciate it, like so much, if you do. If you feel like I'm one of those accounts you would curate and keep as like a valuable thing that adds to your life. So that, if not, that's also okay. I would just be happy knowing that you saw it and that you exist. Either way, I'm done talking. I am exhausted after all the socializing I've done. I've done 2 video calls today and like gone out and met a third person and like stayed out for like a really long time. Proof. I don't do that in my life, so I'm like completely spent. But now I have to feed Doro cat water and food, and I have to remove all of this and all of this and all of this, and then brush and everything, and all of those things just like takes work. Hygiene does not happen on its own. So okay, bye. Somebody stop her. She's far too tired to the hand towards the off button, because it's a separate action and that's like a lot of mental labor, intellectual, emotional labor. Okay, bye.